Hello, everybody. For my choice of funeral homes, I choose Smith's Funeral Home down in Little Rock, Arkansas. There are 5 locations, and they just recently opened up another location, which gives them a total of 6 funeral homes. To me, that's unique. That's filling the need of a want of people, and it needs to be funeral homes, and they're just taking care of their business. As far as listening to the families and the testimonies, everybody says it's a great place. They're compassionate for the families. They work diligently to satisfy the families and to bring closure for the family, for their loved ones, peace of mind, and it's just all overall good place. There were some educational videos online also, which included talking to children in their grief-stricken moment, uh, program about the veterans, making arrangements, Social Security. A big one in my book is grief support, because when the funeral actually is over and said and done and you get back to your normal way of life, I believe that's when the grief process starts to begin. So you need some type of avenue out to let your emotions out and get rid of all your grief so you can move on with your life and be productive uh, in your life instead of just moping around with the curtains pulled down and it's dark in the room. You have to let go of a few things and get your mind back right. And through their program, it assists the families when they're trying to do that. A major community event that took place with the funeral home was, since the COVID, families have not been able to have a funeral of normalcy. Uh, Even getting a cremation, some people wanted a service, that they could have a service. And since the COVID, a lot of people couldn't do it. So with the funeral home now, with this need, they have created a funeral service for the families that suffered a loss during the COVID, to bring them some closure and let them have a service. Even though the bodies was cremated or they did have a funeral, they can have a service now to kind of relive that moment and have a proper funeral for their loved ones, so they can memorialize them in the way that they should be honored. There was a couple of downloaded guides that I viewed that really stuck out to me, and that was about insurance, having insurance for yourself and your loved one, and the military. Uh, how does that operate with the funeral service? So the downloaded guides are on the website, and it was good reading, and basically give you a better understanding about the insurance and about being in the military. So when I looked at the social media guide on Facebook, I see that they have the funeral home listed. There is the website, of course, and they have where they have the funeral on social media for anyone who wants to watch and couldn't attend. Uh, and they also have a way to dial in when viewing the funeral, if you want to send flowers or make a statement. All that's open on the Facebook page, so you can memorialize your loved one. The tone and messaging of the videos and commercials that I viewed was basically they are highly qualified for the job. They are satisfied that they have the funeral homes open to serve the community. It's all about helping families in a time of bereavement. Uh, and the next thing that I noticed is a pleasant message, but they're all about helping people. And when families need funeral services throughout Arkansas, they are there, uh, dealing at all those locations to fulfill the need of the families. So it's all about family business here. They really enjoy helping people and carrying them through when they are needed in their time of bereavement. A new marketing idea that I was looking at, basically with the commercial, is really putting forth the effort to let the families know that they are in business and they are here to help them and serve them in any capacity that they can. It's all about the family when it comes to the Smith Funeral Home. It's all about the family. The recommendations that I see, I don't see any. I think they're doing a splendid job, and I think that hey, the commercial's working. They have the many locations, and if it's not broke, then don't try to fix it because evidently it seems to work for them down in Arkansas.